Moose, man. Moose is still a savage, man. He's the only guy I know that does preseason training, off-season training, just for fantasy. You know what I mean? Like, he gets in there, he gets his times better. You know what I mean? He gets his shape, does his cardio, he putting up video, the whole deal.
He'll stretch just for the first pick.
Yeah, bro. He do sneakers and everything, and I'm waiting for him to join a team, and it's just like that's it. Like I said, he just does preseason, and then he drafts his fantasy team.
All right, welcome to episode 30, League with No Name podcast. We got the usuals here, Moose, Cheese, J.A., and we got a special guest. We got Gary in the building with us today. Been a long time coming.
Hey,
Gary, what up, man?
What up, man?
The popular vote winner.
Hey,
What's going on, Gary? How you feeling?
I'm chilling, Gary. I'm chilling. I'm happy. Let me tell you something. I was telling Beans on message. He was like, give me the rundown, how it's going to start, what we're going to talk about. I was like, listen, I've been preparing for this for my whole life.
You're supposed to be here, man. You're supposed to be here.
I know, man. I thought we were going to expand this year. What happened?
Not even expand. I heard you had the spot. I heard you.
I had the spot. What happened? Gabe had a 11th hour change of mind.
Nah, I heard he messed with a couple, votes late. I heard he was messing with the system.
He called them Russians in.
Because August 1st, it was too close to call. So you definitely was up there.
Yo, Moose, what you doing, bro?
Great, no, I'm doing.
What are you doing, Moose? Guys.
All right, so before we get in some convo with Gary, let's just talk about last week a little bit. I'll let Gary start. Anybody that stood out to you this week? You got a dog of the week for us?
This coming week?
Last week.
Last week.
Anybody that showed you something that you really liked last week?
Okay. Because I always listen. The last thing I do, whoever it is, if it's Casey, if it's Moose, they'll always tell you. I'll be like, all right, listen, take the Colts. I remember I said that to Moose, like, it was like last week. I was like, hey, listen, last thing, bro, just take the Colts. I just throw a random pick out there, and it's usually not one that I play, but I'll be throwing them at them, and they always hit. They always win. And I don't usually –
that Colts was on it.
I know. You had a whole, like, stacked up DFS lineup on them, but
you got that uncut gems luck. Okay.
Shit, man. Hey, yo. Let me see. Honestly, I'm just trying to check the scores and shit because really, like, certain players stood out here and there. I mean, dude, if you just want to talk about like what happened on Monday night, I mean, shit, you just saw a real contender versus I think some pretenders at this point. I think I love Lamar's athleticism. I just don't think they putting it all together right now. And like, you look at Pat. You look at the way Tyreek's playing. You look at Hilaire, who Gabe, who I voted against on the poll of taking, and that kid looks incredible. But he's an Andy Reid running back, so I mean, you gotta be an idiot like me to think that he wasn't gonna put up the same numbers. But that game showed me a lot. You know what I mean? You would think that the Ravens would have, I don't know, shown a little bit more heart than that. So it really surprised me how much people thought. I mean, 3.5. I'm for real. I mean, wow. I thought it was going to be a pick'em when that game came first. I mean, look, I don't think anybody can mess with the Chiefs right now. They are the clear-cut number one on everybody's power rankings.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
And that defense averaging letting up 20 points a game. Nobody's talking about them.
Yeah,
they got everybody playing catch-up, right? So they put everybody in a position to throw. And then they're rushing the passer. They're forcing mistakes. I mean, they're going to be tough.
Frank Clark, Chris Jones, and them, yeah, they teeing off.
They're going to be tough, man.
Going to be a tough out, definitely. Jay, who you got? Dog week?
James Robinson, too, bro. He might be the one that showed me the most surprise so far. I mean, he's on a lower-tier team. I mean, he led the team in receptions. Also, he had 2 rushing touchdowns. I mean, in a losing effort, this guy got beat, 31-13 or something like that. And he's still crushing. I mean, he's a real talented back. And he came out of nowhere. He was like 4th on the depth chart.
Right.
So,
yeah. I think
that would be
him, right, Moose? James Robinson?
Yeah, you already know he on the squad now.
Moose trying to get running back you too. He stayed in a waiver for a back. In the AP free new level back.
I did it.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, he put up 30 against me last week. So my week started off bad on Thursday when the running back
That's
put up 30.
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Who you got, Jay? Dog of the week.
My dog of the week, a little biased, but Russell Wilson, man, he's on fire right now. He had another 5 TD game. That's actually the most TDs in a 3-game stretch. Another 300-yard passing game. Like, this dude is on fire, and he should have had a 6 if DK wasn't showboating. So the way Russ is balling right now is crazy. Like he can't miss, and then, like the deep ball is even spectacular. Like it's like on point
Best
every
deep
time.
ball in
So
the game.
yeah, it's crazy. Like
Easily.
Where's Beans at? He trying to say best deep ball in the game? I don't know, Beans.
A-Rod right there. But Russ got the best deep ball in the game, man.
He's getting more opportunities, though. Russ is getting more opportunities to throw it. Like
that's a whole different. We'll have that debate. That'll be a whole different deal.
A-Rod threw some dime Sunday night.
No, he definitely did. But yeah, Russ is on fire right now. No, he got 1 interception. That was off a tip pass, actually from Wilson. But
what Russ got that A-Rod I think is diminishing in is his quickness, his legs. A-Rod used to lean on his legs a lot when he got in trouble. He got a little older. As you can see last week, what he run for like 4 yards, something like that. He really don't use his legs no more. And Russ he's a magician. You know what I mean? He gets out of trouble.
Keep the play alive.
Yeah. He's
making on that laptop again.
A superstar.
You got cheese. Over the week.
Who, me?
Gostkowski.
Nah, I got Gallup, man. He saved me in fantasy. He was part of my savior. 6 for 138 and a touchdown. That Cowboys, they got too many. I ain't gonna say they got too many.
Who put you onto that Gallup, man? Who put you onto that Gallup? Who put you onto that Gallup last year? Yeah, you see me.
My uncle a Cowboys fan, man. He told me nah. Nah. You spoke highly of him last year.
Cowboy fan.
You know how I recruit.
Listen, man. Their weapons is ridiculous. They really got a chance to have 2,000-yard receivers, 1,000-yard rusher. You could say a third one, but I doubt it'll happen. But
CD didn't hurt it yet.
It's not. It's just. It's only one football, man. It's not enough. Yeah. But Gallup, he's been dogging. So, I mean,
he catch a bomb. No, Gallup catch a bomb. Gallup catch a bomb every week, dog. It's always
every week, bro.
It's
every week.
Gallup had 2 whole weeks.
No, he didn't. I got him in
fantasy.
We
only played 3 games. We only played 3 games.
Well, yeah, we only played 3 games.
His first two was slow. He had 2.
He caught the one on the Falcons. He caught the one. He caught the one on the Falcons. He caught the one that like a 3. He caught one. He was falling out of bounds. And he challenged it. And he caught the one. He caught the bomb on Trey Flowers.
He had over 60 yards.
Nah, he scored against us. I'm not sure how many yards he had. He had to because Dak had like 400 passing.
Dak got me 60+ points 2 weeks. And Amari ain't go crazy.
Amari only had 100 on us. Dak had, but he still threw for like 450. So the yard somewhere. Zeke didn't go crazy. So
CD ain't have a breakout game yet.
Like 80 or 90. Yeah.
I need the Cowboys to stop playing from behind because that's killing Zeke.
Oh no, that's gonna be all season because their defense is just. I can't talk about defenses because my team is.
I can't.
I'm not a man to talk about the defense, but. Dallas, they
first game he had 3 receptions for 50 yards. And then he had
Rams shut him down.
8 yards the second game, so he has been quiet.
But he caught a 40-yard bomb that brought him back though. Like that's all you need.
And we got the bonus for the 40-yard reception.
Yeah, so that's like 12 points, easy.
That's all you need, Moose. But you don't know about that. You're not in first place. You won't know nothing about that.
Maybe right there.
I gotta lose.
Smiling this year.
Look, Moose ain't never been this high.
I got my points.
Moose don't know what it feel like, man.
I got my points though.
So Moose, last but not least, who's your dog of the week?
I'm going with the young boy, man. Justin Jeff, man. He was putting the moves on, man. That one. But he had touchdowns or a touchdown, and he had like 130 some yards.
175.
I think he had 175 yards or something.
Yeah, he was
Yo, give Burrow his respect. You want to talk about a young boy? Give Burrow his respect.
Yeah.
How you feel about Burrow, man?
How I feel about Burrow?
Yeah.
He did pretty good.
Yeah, all right. Roll out right and dice your defense up. That's how pretty good he did.
Tied your ass. Yeah.
Oh shoot! Thinking about it, I forgot. We didn't even talk about the games. Real quick, Moose. What happened with the Bengals?
Eagles stink. Don't freeze now.
Yeah, he driving now. Now he went for a ride. He driving.
No, you driving.
Nah, I came in like Eagles are looking bad.
You can't lie. You can't lie about that.
Yeah, they are. They looking bad.
Like, if you
How you got the crib with bad reception?
honestly, I didn't plan the injury. It's not even,
Nah, I mean, your service, bro.
I think Wentz, like,
Bro.
it's up.
What?
Hey, like Al Michael said, we'll get back to you.
Moose is experiencing technical difficulties.
We'll come back to Moose. So we're gonna skip the surprises for the second time. But Jay, you had a particular surprise. We're gonna let you talk, and then we'll get to the next thing.
Yo, man, Dan Quinn's still the coach, man. I'm surprised. Like, it's just, yo, I don't get us, man. Like, and I seen it happening too. Like, once we missed the field goal, I said, yo, these dudes, Nick Foles. I said, yo, this is perfect. The backup gonna come in and scrape us up. Nick Foles get in there. We always make Nick Foles look good. Always from the championship game, from the playoff game to now. Like Foles just, I don't know, man. He's not even that good. Like he still threw a pick too. Like
he did.
This dude came off the bench and just like, bro, what? Like I don't get it. But I already told you coming to the A, so I don't get mad no more, man. Like it is what it is.
Hopefully we could smoke you out Monday night, and then we'll relieve you of your.
Like we gonna score points, but we just can't stop nobody. So, and then if we get a lead, we just gonna blow it. So, if y'all do what y'all been doing, our coach shouldn't be on the flight back home. So,
passing attack prolific though. Prolific. That's fantasy friendly.
Can't stop. Yeah, can't stop nobody.
Yeah, it's true.
Right,
go Pat, go.
So, let's get in we got Gary on. Gary been wanting to
Yo, Beans, I hope they know I'm Packers too. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was protecting A-Rod over there.
Yes, sir. Got two Packers fans right now. We'll get into that a little bit more. So, Gary, how do you know Moose and Cheese? That was your connection to the pod. So let's start there.
My connection to the pod is because I used to work at Apple with Randy. And so originally I made friends with Randy. And then through Randy, I met Moose. I met Kate. I know Ja and Cheese just from messaging, like on, I've been messaging your guys' league for like years.
You faithful. Now. Yeah, you faithful. You definitely faithful.
I answer every poll. I'm in on every vote. I'm always voting against Moose. You know what I mean?
Got more participation. You got more participation than our chat.
That's why you're my guy.
Yeah.
Always against Moose, man.
That's my man, though. That's why, man. I just be messing around with him. But it's just like I always been playing fantasy and shit. So I worked there for like 3 years. I got to be real tight with Randy. And then, like I said, through that, tight with Casey, tight with Moose. And then, just just cool with you guys through messaging. And like I said, man, listen, y'all need to expand to a 12-team league. I know. Didn't you add a flex this year? Did you add one flex, or did you always have two flexes?
We always had two.
Okay, because it's a 10-man league. I'm like, man, with two flexes and 12 people, I think it would
be waiver wire.
Yeah, because the waiver wire would be a lot more scarce, and also there wouldn't be so many super teams. You might have some people, hurting.
You have
like
to
the way
do your
Randy
research.
You know what I mean? Like he would really hurt himself on an off week.
It's already hard enough.
Well, I'm saying I'll put somebody else in, but if you got somebody, man, let's do it. Next year, we'll expand, go to 12 teams. Let's do it.
We got to get Gary in here some type of way.
So to your boy Randy. Randy, the one who pretty much calling the shots. I know Moose.
We know how Gary got to get in there.
Moose be calling Randy for the shots.
We gonna have the Beans. You gotta win some games. We gotta get Gabe to 10. Get him in an argument with Randy, and it's cool. We know how.
We gotta wait till off season. When Gabe get annoying in off season, you gotta wait till then.
Yeah.
That's how you almost got in there. I was pulling for you, man. Like I was even adding you onto the draft list. I thought it was. I thought you was in there.
I already named my team and everything, bro. The Lexington Steelers. Named after my favorite actor.
Hey, did Gabe contact you? How did Gabe contact you?
The post I put up, I put me in the 6th spot.
Yo, Gary, can I have your blessing?
I wouldn't have took Clyde though, so he did good.
Yo, Gary, can I have your blessing? Can I get that fantasy name real quick, just for a week?
Yeah. You can get the Lexington Steelers and just put on the helmet. Just put, my man's. You should put him sitting there and put a helmet on his head, and then you guys somebody Photoshop the Steelers helmet on.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? On his teammate.
Wait.
On his teammate too.
Not so fast. Not so fast. You don't want to put down with the Steelers right now because you got them this week.
I got my excuse ready. I got my excuse ready. We can't even practice. I'm ready. I'm ready. We can't practice.
I thought we had it bad. Yeah, I can't even show up to game day.
Yeah, it's pickup football for us. It's really it is what it is.
You took that light drive to Pittsburgh last time.
Oh yeah, they're in Nashville this time though. I can't take that light drive. You heard? So, that's when Just ain't want to get drinks.
We should add Gary and add Just back. That's what we should do.
Please.
Justin Gary, we gotta get that back. That'd be a crazy chat.
12 teams right there.
Let's get it.
Gary in.
Better eat a Frank, please.
So, as far as the Packers go, how did you become a Packers fan?
Yo, that's a good story, man, actually, because I grew up, I'm old. So when I was
Moose, there's 2 of you.
Yeah, I forget what happened. I was like a fucking freshman in high school or something like that when San Francisco beat Denver like 55-10. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm a Niners fan. You know what I mean? So like me and my boys, ever since like they got Joe Montana because I liked him and shit. I liked Jerry Rice. So I thought I was like a Niners fan when I was like 12, 13, 14. And all of a sudden I got to high school and my dad was like, all right, you old enough. Fuck the Niners. I don't even like the Niners.
Sound like Moose.
I let you do it because they were winning and you and your boys are all Niners fans. He's like, you're a Packers fan. And I was like, why? And he was like, because my dad went to college with a guy named Gene Skoronski. His brother was the captain of the Bart Starr Packers. He was an offensive lineman. And he played with Bart Starr and shit, and with all of them. You know what I mean? I think it was Elijah Pitts and I forget all the guys on the team, but it was like the Bart Starr Packers. You know what I mean? Anyways, that was it. I was like, all right, fine. Like I felt like I had to be a Packers fan. This guy would come over to my house, my dad's college roommate, and his brother played for the Packers. Showed us the ring and everything. Like it was dope. So ever since then, probably like 15, 16 years old, I switched.
So I'm gonna ask one more. I know Moose got some stuff he want to get into, but Favre or Rodgers as a Packers fan, who are you taking?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I got to take A-Rod for his skills, but for his heart, I got to take Favre. Favre will throw a pick anywhere. Favre is a pick machine. You know what I mean? Like. Favre broke my heart. Even when he was playing for Minnesota, when he threw that shit, I was just screaming. But I never saw somebody throw a football as nice as Aaron Rodgers threw.
Facts.
So the chat always gives me grief because I have the same opinion. I'm taking A-Rod, and Favre has let me down too many times.
Yeah, he broke.
No, back to that.
The chat hate A-Rod, though. That's what it is.
A-Rod, how you pick him? You totally disrespect Favre. Like
how I disrespect Favre?
Not that.
You act like Favre like never happened or something.
I never said that never happened.
Like he ain't play he ain't got the Monday night game. Like
he just forgot even Favre existed. Just like
Favre wasn't sending news to the trainer. Like Favre is a legend, man. Like
y'all wouldn't understand because y'all wasn't Packers fans. The way he would have You want the edge of your seat at all times. Like,
but I would understand. That's Vic.
Like, listen,
Vic would do the same thing.
We really should have won. I think we should have won probably 3.
At least 3 Super Bowls. At least 3 Super Bowls.
3. 3 if you want to be conservative. But I mean, like, he really is just like
the year y'all lost to the Giants. Y'all should have.
He can make any play, and you got to be a gunslinger, and you got to be confident. But he did it to a point where it was just like John Rocker shit. Like down the middle every time. You're down the middle every time. He's just throwing that fastball, trying to split the safeties, and you knew he was going to get picked. And I just like seeing it in slow motion. But Aaron Rodgers, man, let me tell you, without any kind of the only time he had half a roster is when he won it. But other times he's dragging these terrible teams. Just like today, Aaron Jones is a great player. Devontae Adams is a great player. Those two are great players. Other than that, man, they got some great draft picks on defense. But I mean, what else they really got? Got Lazard. Got Lazard. He got MVS. He's making a player out of Lazard. He's going to get Lazard paid. I mean, Lazard was on the practice squad last year, so he's one of them guys. Russ does the same thing. Mahomes will do the same thing. You make guys like he's a star maker. You play with him. It's like that's why people want to play with these type of guys. So he's great, man.
Moose, is there anything you want to get into? I know you was happy to have Gary on. You want to do a little talking, so.
Start with some Packers. Who's your favorite Packer?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna go into old school shit because honestly, that's my dad's shit, and I saw some film, but I didn't know them. I got to go with like who I grew up with. I mean, really, I used to, who used to get me pumped up back in the day was like Sterling Sharp. I used to love when he played. And remember when he played? Remember he was so tough. He had that neck injury where they told him he shouldn't play no more. He had like that disc thing, and he just attached the cord to the back of his helmet and still played. You know what I'm saying?
It's different now. They don't do that. Yeah, it's different now.
I would say, I like him. I like his toughness, and I also like Reggie White. And I don't know if you consider him a Packer. He did just like join them to win. I just love him as a player. I loved him with Philly. You know what I mean? I just,
He ain't win with Philly, so he yours. He ain't win with
Philly. Yeah, exactly. Other than that, man, I love Aaron Rodgers as well.
As a Packer fan, what does 4th and 26 mean to you?
Of course.
Oh shit, bro.
Not Freddie, you are.
Yeah, man.
I always give Packers fans that's my own.
I know.
Right there.
Only cold card.
But listen, you Philly, bro. You know what I mean? So you won one Super Bowl with a guy. I think Jesus Christ entered his body, especially on that throw to fucking Alshon. Like that shit'll never happen again in history. I don't think. I mean, Kevin Hart smash. Like everything was aligned. Like for that to happen that day. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. But like
that whole playoff run.
Oh my God, it was just magic. It was like, I don't know if it was because of Meek Mill's dreams and nightmares. He
was getting out. They was getting out. They was going to get him out. They was about to bail him out.
I don't know. I got to give it up to him for that. But, I mean, shit. Other than that, man, shit. Philly been a mess for a long time, bro.
Well, they won a Super Bowl. They back to where they supposed to be now. 0-2-1.
That's right.
Shut
up, Moose.
Familiar territory.
3-0, baby. Just like me in fantasy.
When y'all come talk to me.
Yeah, when y'all can beat us, you come talk to me.
There they go, yo. How y'all make this about Titans and Eagles? Yo. Hey, y'all love that match.
Yo, why you always talking about 2007, bro? Leave that alone, yo. You talking about Mark Sanchez, man.
Yo,
leave that alone.
We Eagles don't win Titans no more.
You said what? What'd you say, Jan?
I was asking Gary a question. Y'all got going at it, man. Yo, Gary, man, what's your expectations for the Packers this year? Y'all off to early 3-0 start. So what do you think?
My expectations before the season was like, damn, let me just fucking sneak in. Let's get second place, or let me sneak in. Right now, shit, I'm thinking. I mean, the way I just saw Minnesota, the way that Detroit looks, the way that Chicago looks, we're winning the division. So my expectations are, I need to go to the NFC Championship game. You know what I mean? We're trying to get home field advantage. You know, San Francisco. I told Moose this recently. I've been around too long to know things, like to know certain things are not going to happen 100%. Otherwise, I'd be living in Vegas, a billionaire. You know what I mean?
But I might still live here.
Yeah.
Yo,
tend to happen, right? Like teams regress, right? And a lot of times the Super Bowl loser will then regress the next year. San Francisco might have been forced by injuries. Who the hell knows? I mean, boats are going out early. Like they just got punched in the stomach real hard. So I mean, I don't even know if they're going to make the playoffs, especially with the Cardinals playing. I mean, even though the Cardinals dumped the Super
Bowl. Fluke year, man. You already know how I feel. Fluke year.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an off year for them. They'd be lucky to make the play. I don't think they're making the playoffs.
Another thing. So you think drafting a wide receiver? You think not drafting a wide receiver in the draft? Think that'll come back to haunt you guys?
I think it will. I don't think we needed Jordan Love at all. I'm not sure why that was even done. I don't know if it was just to light a fire under Aaron Rodgers' ass, but let me tell you something. That's Aaron Rodgers. He was never the type of guy that needed a kick in the ass. You know what I mean? He's one of them. Yeah. He's one of them leaders. He's a focus.
He's a gamer. He's a gamer.
Yeah. He's that type of leader that he puts fire under other people's ass. Like he So I don't know. Somebody must have thought that guy was the best player available. Somebody fell in love with him like during that process.
Yeah, and it was different this year because you couldn't really meet because once we had COVID and all that. So
but they didn't have a chance at like I don't.
You only had the combine, but you couldn't have pro days like that.
Yeah. I don't remember the way the draft went and who they missed because of it. Was it Aiyuk?
T. Higgins, Higgins. Michael Pittman.
I mean, yes.
I think Laviska Shenault was there. I believe.
Well, listen, Adams is already a little banged up. Every year it seems like he does get a little nicked up. He hasn't had the major one, yet. But I mean, he gets banged up. He's going to be out for a little bit.
Knock on wood, man. You said yet.
I know. But I mean,
I know Julio.
I was saying that about McCaffrey. I'm not sure who I was talking to here or message maybe.
Gary, you called it.
Yeah, I said I said I'm gonna still take a number one no matter what, but he's gonna get hurt this year because too many reps and he's so healthy. He's never been out. I was like, he's gonna get hurt this year.
I should know he's gonna get hurt when they had Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, I didn't wish it upon him.
Teddy B fault.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So even Mike, look at Mike Davis in that same offense, man. What do you have? 11 targets?
He had more touches than Seaman had in week one. Like, I'm like, what? Like,
yeah. So I mean,
I lost because of Mike Davis. Like,
if Mike Davis isn't in football shape all the way, if I was,
he's not. You can look at Mike. He's like Tolbert.
I'm not in y'all's league, so hey, pick up the backup.
Casey got him.
Whoever the backup for him is, because you never know, But yeah, man, I'm expecting big things from. I wouldn't be. I'm not saying Super Bowl or bust. I'm thinking that we're going to play the Seahawks again in that rematch. Hopefully, that will get them at our place this time, and we won't do what we did at their place.
If there's no fans, would it matter? Because that makes a big difference playing in Seattle with fans than.
Correct. That I think it matters way more for Seattle than it does
for you. I hear you.
Yeah. For especially A-Rod, let's say. I think Seattle feeds off the energy. I think that if they played at Lambeau, I think that'd be better because Aaron Rodgers knows the field. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where he's going to throw his passes on certain marks on the hash and all that shit. Like, as a quarterback, that's important. I feel like if he gets that home field, if we could just win, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Word.
That's what I think.
You don't fear that you guys get gutted again?
What you talking about when?
How the 49ers ran for like 400
ran down your
Miami.
throat.
That was last year. You know what I mean? That was a healthy Niners team.
There's nobody running the ball like that in the NFC though. So not right now.
That was a healthy Niners team with that had what 3 or 4 healthy running backs with a.
They got like 3 or 4 on IR right now. So
yeah, it was all on steroids. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh really?
Yeah, it felt like it the way they was hitting, boy.
Now they're all hurt. You know what I mean? So I mean, if we can keep that defense tired, forget it.
I got a question because Beans, he be throwing shade at McCarthy. What do you like about LaFleur that you didn't like about McCarthy, or what do you like about LaFleur opposed to McCarthy?
I like All right, McCarthy would drive me fucking crazy at the end. when he would start getting
that lazy eye boy, he'd be looking.
Oh my God, yeah, you knew it. When he looked like that crazy uncle at the, that drank way too many buds,
that Don Vito eye, you'd be looking.
Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah, he got that first and third shit when he could just be the ump and call without a second ump. McCarthy drive me crazy by going conservative, man. That dude, we'd be up and like he would just start handing it off, instead of attacking with Aaron Rodgers. Also, like a lot of times I wanted him to kind of, I don't know, Aaron Rodgers mostly always called all of his shit, but McCarthy's game plan was like just archaic. Reminding me like Schottenheimer or somebody that you knew was just gonna fucking like Zimmer, the way Zimmer plays, like when he gets a lead, it's just like, oh God, here it comes.
That's how we came back.
2
Dirk
runs.
Cutter. It reminded me of Dirk Cutter. Yeah, just
what I mean?
second and long, and you like, yo, come on, bro. Like you're not fooling nobody.
Like the whole world knows what you're gonna do, and now we give them the ball back, and they still got 38 seconds. Like, so that's what I hated about him. I felt like fucking he was bumping heads with not only Favre, but then with A-Rod, so I felt like his personality didn't mesh, and I was done with him. And I like LaFleur because he's young. He's from like that new school where they'll fucking try.
Shanahan.
And the plays they call aren't expected. Like they'll do shit that's not expected.
He's good at disguising and scheming stuff up. He's from that Shanahan tree, so like he learned under him and all those guys.
Yeah.
So they could make 3 tight end sets look like a run, but then it'll just be like a tight end throwback. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, and look how it's working out. Like the game plan called for, I forget what it was. It was either week 1 or week 2 where it was run heavy and Jones went crazy.
Week 1, yeah.
Yeah, and then like now last week, I mean, it was completely different. Jones, they didn't really use Jones as much.
We had LaFleur in Atlanta, and that was Matt Ryan's MVP year, and they made it look like it was just running up and down the field with ease. So with some talent, it could definitely work.
We got the same problem Atlanta does, except for like Atlanta's.
No, you don't. Hey, you could close. No, you don't. You ain't got the same problem.
Our defense isn't that good, right?
Yeah.
We're letting up a lot of points. That's all I'm saying is like
but
we
still
might
winning the games though.
but our defense is like can't stop a nosebleed. It's like you're gonna have to keep on punching the whole time. Like, so whatever. It'll make for exciting football, but you ain't gonna beat the Chiefs. You're just not.
You just gotta be good on that day. I mean, I think honestly, because I mean, you never know what could happen this year, but you just gotta be good. You just gotta be right for 60 minutes. So
I know.
A-Rod is A-Rod too. He can make the throw. It's not like the Chiefs defense is good, but they give up points too. Because Ravens came back quick. Yeah. Like it was a 7-point game, and Lamar only had like 40 yards passing still. So
and it's gonna be different when they see them in the playoffs. But the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. So when you
whoa,
you dropping in quotes.
Well, I'm just saying, you see the Chiefs just keep proving it.
Who gonna be in the playoffs?
I said if the Chiefs and the Ravens meet in the playoffs.
I hear that because I'm trying to run it back real quick. I told the Chiefs run it back. I don't know if the Ravens gonna be able to see them again. I don't know.
Not with them field goals.
I don't know either, but I mean, that's up to Harbaugh. He's got to make some adjustments, man. They did not,
Mahomes, you had a late field goal in Denver, a late field goal.
Yeah, we talking about playoffs. And Moose is very quiet. I like this.
He ain't going this year. Roll up, Moose.
Cinderella season, please.
We 3-0. That's the real us, baby.
Keep baking, Moose. You ain't going to playoffs this year. Keep baking.
Go worry about that 19 pick. Word beans. That 19
That was the Moose we talking about sometimes.
Like the
Eagles, I'm over them. Let's go. I'm over them.
That.
Let's go.
We go to the Eagles filthy, and then we can have the other games.
Your dad.
NBA style. Come on.
That was just when the Titans won the division last. Come on.
Let's get into the game before Moose gets started. We got 5. Well, let's start with Colts at the Bears. Cheese, who you got?
Well, I gotta go first.
You always go
first.
First,
yo.
Oh, he a liar too, Gary.
You know why you go first? Because you cheat. You got Colts
at the Bears. I'm gonna go Bears. Nick Foles is starting.
Moose, so you like?
I'm going with the Colts.
Yeah.
Ain't no way I'm taking Phillip Rivers on the road. Give me the Bears. No way. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, who you like?
I like the Colts. I think Nick Foles stinks, and I think the Bears just stink. That's it.
Nick Foles ain't special. It's just he ain't Trubisky.
Yeah,
it ain't Trubisky. Nick Foles suck, but he ain't Trubisky. -5 and -3 are still negative numbers.
He's efficient. The Bears just don't got the personnel, and I still believe that the Colts got a top
that
3.
Bears defense ain't losing to Mo Alley Cox, please.
Alley Cox, bro, he's out there though. Zach Harrison, maybe. Oh,
I got more. That was my pick last week. He went hard last week too.
Yeah, whatever.
Got a touchdown.
Yeah.
They need
Zach. I like either of them, but I'm gonna go with the Bears.
I don't know where Jack Doyle went. He must have got hurt.
He got hurt. He's coming back. Mo Alley going back to the bench for practice.
Who you got, Beans?
I said I don't like either of them, but I'm gonna go with the Bears. I like them better than the Colts, at least right now.
That's why I picked that game, because it's like there's two teams everybody hate, but like you gotta pick one. Like
tough.
Yeah. That's at Chiefs. You like Chiefs?
Chiefs. They too hot.
Moose?
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Usually I'd be stupid, but I'm gonna follow you out this week. I'm going Chiefs. But wait, Cam will have a game.
Oh yeah.
Won't be enough.
From behind,
I called it. He had a statement game in Seattle. They just blew it.
Playing from behind, you're gonna have to air it out a little bit. We'll see.
Get right, Cam.
Gary, who you like?
After a big up, usually comes a big down. I feel like the fucking Chiefs had a big
Don't do it, Gary. You just said it. Don't do it. You always do this. Don't do it.
Big emotional road victory. They really beat up on the team they thought that was like the strongest in the league. And I think that Bill Belichick going to come in there, and I think he's going to have Cam control the ball and keep Pat off the field. I'm gonna say Pat's about 27-24.
I can see that.
Possible. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. Steelers at Titans. We already know who Cheese got, so we can skip Cheese. Moose, who you got?
What you mean? I got the Steelers. This is Wally. You ain't taking my pick 'em. Nah, I'm lying. I gotta tell you, I just wanted to talk.
I'm definitely going Steelers.
Jay.
Titans got COVID, man. They can't even get to the facility till Saturday. Steelers by 30.
Gary, who you like?
You know what? I like the Steelers, but it's like when everybody takes the same team, it's usually the other way. And you know how we all saying like the Titans shouldn't even be here; they should be 0-3.
They about to go 13-3.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just roll this week, because Steelers have also had like a big home win versus a weak team. They might think they're good, get overconfident.
Yeah, they slipped past the Broncos with Jeff Driscoll, dude. Like,
Steelers been playing shaky as well.
After that first game, defense ain't really been.
The only thing about Steelers right now is they front seven is looking real mean.
Yeah, well, just take the under. That's all.
Well, my pick is the same thing that I'm picking. Like the reason why I picked against the Chiefs, I feel like the Steelers are overconfident by playing chumps, and they're going to go to a team that's going to grind them down with the run and get them tired. And I feel like the Titans going to win that game.
We do that with everybody. Y'all better recognize.
I'm taking the Steelers.
Man, if you don't kick that field goal and be quiet.
I think Connor gonna get hurt in that game. I think Steelers gonna have.
He looked like he get hurt every time. Like Connor sucks, bro.
Yo, JA is funny. Yo,
Eagles at Niners.
That on-4 start looming. Welcome, Moose. We fighting for that first pick, man.
0-3-1.
Oh yeah, that's why they got tied to Bengals.
I'll tell you what. I'll go first if y'all want. I'm gonna take the Eagles. I think I think Niners with Mullins is a different team. Mostert, if he plays, is banged up. Jeff Wilson didn't show me too much against one of the worst defenses ever.
Jordan Reed out too now.
I like Ayuk, whatever his name is. I like him.
My boy
ain't gonna be back, and Kittle's banged up. No Bosa. Like I like the way the Eagles played this past week. They have almost 100 yards from Sanders. and they had.
Hey, it was the Bengals though, bro. It was the Bengals.
I'm saying you got to get your rhythm back.
And they tied. Like they didn't even get in field goal range. They had the ball at the 50. They punted.
I hear you, but you know, Zach Ertz had his 11 targets again. I feel like Carson Wentz going to do enough to beat Mullins.
11 targets, we didn't even get over 80 yards. Like, man, I got Ertz. Like, the Eagles, they just look funny on offense right now. Like, it's just they think about putting Hurts in. Like,
what they going to do? They get the ball to Greg Ward Jr.? What are they going to do?
He balled out though. He did ball. He balled out last year too.
He's the only option. He has to ball out.
Maybe Jalen Hurts will spark something. I like that kid. So,
like, nah. You know? I'm gonna go Niners.
I'm gonna go Niners as well. I know you're taking the Eagles, Moose. Is there anything particularly you can add?
You got to just brighten them and kill them.
I'm definitely going Niners. If you're thinking about starting any, I mean, I'm definitely going Eagles.
Hey.
Look at you. Look at you. I can't wait for this to drop.
Listen. If you think about
the sample, I'm definitely going Niners.
My conviction in his voice.
If you think about starting any running back for Niners, don't do it.
Definitely.
We're gonna snuff the run out, but
they about to give it to the fullback.
You definitely could start some wide receiver, some $4 wide receiver, because they're gonna air it out.
Yo, nobody's taking advice from you. You have never won. Why are you trying to give fantasy advice?
Listen.
You in second place, and you think you give fantasy advice now?
Listen. My fantasy advice.
Last one.
Listen. Hold on. My pick'em's in my.
Nobody really cares about. All right. Got it, Moose. Jags at Bengals. Keys.
Funny game. Here we go. Jags at Bengals.
Bengals. Joe Burrow. Go Burrow.
Moose, who you like?
We're on the Jags.
See, you stupid. I'm fucking with you.
Jags.
J.A., who you like?
Me?
Yo, I'm gonna go. Yeah. I love Minshew. He just got his dog tags this year. But I think Cincinnati's got a little bit more talent. Tyler Boyd actually been balling. Yeah, I'm gonna go Bengals. They due for a win. I'm gonna go Bengals.
Gary, who you like?
Yeah, you know what? I like the Jags. I mean, there's certain skill players, and I like Minshew. He's gunslinger, you know. But I don't know, man. On the road and young Joe Burrow, and the thing I like about Burrow is that he ain't accepting losing. Like, you know, some of these.
Yeah, he pissed already. Yeah.
Yeah, like so he really, really thinks he can win every game. I like that about him. So I'm gonna take the Bengals at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bengals as well.
Odd man out, huh?
Yeah, he in first place too. Like, I hate cheese.
It's very early.
He don't be meaning to though. Like it just fall in his laps.
He wins.
He picks and laughs. Like, yo, what?
All right, so for the sake of time, we're not gonna go through all the starts and sits. Everybody, just give me two guys that you definitely want to start this week. It could be any position. Cheese, I'll start with you.
Big Ben versus the Titans and Claypool versus the Titans.
Yo, next person. See, he play around too much.
Yo, we give it up. We give it up.
Bro.
Moose, give me two guys.
I'm gonna give you a sit. I'm gonna give you a sit, Derrick Henry, especially if you in the
Wow, that was clever. Wow.
Kids are oblivious to the questions.
You just can't answer the question, bro.
I think he's gonna say he had like
people.
Two more.
Give me two. He gives me a sit.
If you're doing so, everybody doing starts. I'm gonna switch it up and give you a sit real quick.
Because what he gonna put for the graphic though? Moose did not qualify.
Go ahead, Moose.
Yo, Beans, what he say when you told him his top 5 rankings? When you said who moves down?
Oh, I said how did Seattle move down? He said no, the Bills moved up.
Feel me? Don't think negative, think positive.
Yo.
Yeah, he over here like subtracting ions and like.
All right, well, start Metcalf and Lockett.
Yeah, both.
Who the Seahawks got? He said start. He said start both the wide receiver.
Gonna be a long. Miami.
I thought one was a start and one was a sit. He said. Yo, which one we start and which one we sitting?
Nah, he's starting both. He's starting both.
You gonna start both? You gonna
Yo,
sit?
he's crazy, yo.
Hey, he's starting the 3 wide receiver set. He said start David Moore too.
Gun tight double. My boy a gun tight double all game.
Okay.
Who you got, Jay?
He can gun tray open. Yo, I'm actually start David Montgomery and Cooper Kupp.
That's interesting.
I was gonna say Robert Woods, but you got him this week, and I play you. Nah, I'm not even gonna speak that into the world. Nah, I'm just start Kupp.
What do you like about Montgomery this week? He hasn't done much.
They're gonna have to lean on him. You ain't gonna let Foles throw it like that. Colts defense ain't that serious. So I think this would be a good game for David Montgomery to get off.
No Tariq Cohen either. He just tore his ACL.
It's just him now. Yeah, we did that.
All right, so
We
got no choice.
Gary, you got a couple guys you gonna start?
Yeah. I think you know what? I mean, I don't know if they're real sleepers, but I'd start like running back Mike Davis.
Who they got who the Panthers got this week? Who they got?
Arizona.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Arizona just snaps the ball so much that I feel like other teams keep up with that pace, and he's going to get a lot of plays. And he had 11 targets last week. I mean,
Teddy Bridge, Teddy Bridge throwing it 3 yards. You know that.
Yeah. And I like for wide receiver, I like N'Keal Harry against that was to go along with my camp pick. With my New England pick, I feel like if he's going to do any damage, that's his end zone target. So, if he's not running it in, he'll probably hit him. So,
I got him on my bench. You think I should throw him in that flex?
It depends on who do you have your choice of?
Keenan Allen the flex. I like his target. He just got like 16 targets with Justin Herbert.
Did he really?
Yeah, he went crazy.
I would stay with him then if he's got that many targets.
There's another one too. I gotta check again.
I like N'Keal because whoever goes against Kansas City, you like their offense. They're gonna have to do something, and especially there.
I like your boy this week, J.A. Matt Ryan.
Yeah, bro.
We do it nice up at Lambeau, but he gonna have to because we about to be losing. So.
Did you guys see the top 5 yardage guys until now? It was surprising to me.
For passing?
Top 5 yards.
It's like Dak. Yeah, Dak's Allen and Ryan's third. I know that.
Yeah, it's
Where's Russ?
Hold on, I'll show you right now. Hold up. It's Dak is first, 1188. Josh Allen, 1038. Matt Ryan,
like 960.
Russell Wilson, 925, and Pat's got 898. It was surprising to me to see Allen so high, Dak so high.
Because he had like back-to-back 300-yard games and then threw like a 400-yarder in there too.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, he taking that next step. He got a real number one.
Not really. He almost blew it. He got lucky. He got lucky.
Cole Beasley. He got 2 wide receivers.
He
got Dawson Knox.
I like Josh Allen. He okay. He almost blew it. He got lucky. That phantom call saved him. That
was a phantom call?
Yeah, you can't call that.
Can't call that.
So for me, I'm going to go Devontae Parker versus the Seahawks. I like that game script for him. I'm sure they're going to be playing from down. So
yeah, Seahawks give it up too.
Magic should be doing it. And I like Burrow against the Jags. I know we talked about him earlier. I think he's going to have a
Oh, you like Burrow against the Jags? Look at Moose, the odd man out again.
Yeah. Oh, I like D-Watt. Oh, I like D-Watt. D-Watt.
Like, what's the Vikings? Yeah. That's who you playing this week, on?
Who do I got? I think I got D-Watt because Matt Ryan is playing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to wait till Monday. I'm just trying to get it out the way. I don't want to.
You don't want Matt Ryan in crunch time. You don't want that.
It ain't him. It ain't him. We can't stop nobody.
You just get that DY. It's time for the Texans. They had a rough 3 games. Like their schedule was crazy. The Chiefs, the Ravens.
I'll wake up to this week, David Johnson.
I don't think Matt Ryan's gonna have a great game. I think we have the one thing on defense we do have is very good corners with Jair and Kevin King. So I think they'll be able to keep Julio and Ridley under control to a certain extent. It's the tight ends I'm worried about. Hurst. I'm worried about the running backs. So that's what I'm worried
about. Gurley. Gurley ain't no problem.
I mean, he might not have a good game as far as like the game, but for his fantasy.
Why she's not like that?
Because the way Moose said it sounds funny, but I know what he means.
Nah, but he's saying like it's not a good overall game, but he's gonna be trailing, so he's gonna get you. You can probably get 300 yards, but like he didn't play well.
Yeah, you can have a bad NFL game, but have a good fantasy game.
Yeah,
you get it.
Like Atlanta every week.
Right. Yeah, Cheese. Don't mind Cheese. He's
laughing at Otis' face when you said
that ADHD kicking around this time. You doing an epi at this time.
Yo, don't Moose, don't worry about me. I'm ahead of you, bro. Like, why do you have to? Why are you trying to compete with me? I understand, but
next week,
I'll play you next week. Look at you looking ahead. That's why you got your loss.
Yo, why are y'all two talking to each other? What are they talking about?
All right, so the rest of the starts and sits we'll post on a page like we do every week. I think that's all we were gonna cover this week. Moose, shout out to whatever you want to get into before the app ends. What was it?
Now I was gonna say a little known about Gary. Cats didn't know he was a beast in high school and college. Gary could touch on that a little bit.
We talk about with athletics.
What you was a slot receiver, Gary?
He used to play baseball.
Yeah.
You played baseball?
Yeah, I played a little baseball in high school, and I played a little bit for
that Jeff Samardzija here.
University. That was back in 1993. This was like about
Jesus Christmas.
I'm 45.
Oh shit! I think he's our age.
So I got a partial scholarship to go down there. At this time, they just in 1988 or 89 they had just received the death penalty, and it was a 5-year thing. That was from
my kind of school.
Remember the Pony Express with Eric Dickerson and Craig Jones? They was paying them to play SMU.
SMU, yeah, that's crazy.
So I went down there, and like I said, they gave me just like a little bit of money to go down there during the summer, take a few classes, and play. And bro, I got down there, and like this was like I said, 93, and I was, I was fast, I was tall, I was like skinny ripped. I lifted weights because I had to, because the team made me, but I was just, my whole thing was I wasn't a power hitter. I hit doubles, tried to get on base, and I was stealing bases. I played shortstop in high school, but then ended up playing second base when I got there. But when I got there, everybody looked like a fucking grown man, like mustaches with like, they all look like, like Lenny Dykstra. You know what I mean? Just like steroid ass dudes. And like I said, this was before anybody tested. All of college, all of MLB was doing it. So I got down there and I realized, like, oh my God, like, how the fuck am I going to compete with this? They immediately moved me to second base because the guy that was playing short, like, he's 215 pounds. He was throwing the ball 90 miles an hour. They were using him as an emergency pitcher. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, man. So I ended up, I tore up my knee and, pretty much ended my career. I didn't do juice and nothing like that, but I mean, I played well in high school, and I got my little bit of a chance, scrimmage against a few people. I mean, the real player was my dad. My dad played for the St. Louis Cardinals. He played 1965 to 1969. Played mostly AAA, and got mad stories about him, man. I don't know how much time you guys got, but that's who the real player in our family was.
Maybe you can help Moose out with some knee issues, because Moose been injured for at least 2 years, no lie.
Because he on IR, but he still work out. Like he on IR, but
I see him. He's trying to get ready for every fantasy season, bro. He's out there. He's working hard.
They might need me.
Boy, guy, you got 8 years left.
Yeah, I had surgery on both mine. I mean, I didn't have any major stuff, but I did, meniscus tears and shit like that.
Oh yeah. the little cleanups.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what's up. That's dope. I would have never known.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I look like Jess Piccoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High now, but I just stopped getting my haircut when we had the shutdown. I was like, fuck it, now I'm just going for whatever.
Little Jason Seahorn in you,
Yeah.
That's Notre Dame Jeff Samardzija, man.
Yo, chill,
Gary on this week. I don't know if you have any parting words for us, Gary. I'll let you have the last word.
I'm the dude from Clemson. What's his name?
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, Trevor Lawrence. Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence vibes. My last words are Moose. Congratulations, my man.
On what?
My man hit like a 16 parlay out of Mars. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how.
Nah, you ain't say it was that much, Moose. You just said you hit a part. Yo, he said it was like.
You said it was like, you
parlay today.
You definitely Moose be trying to be.
Is he downplaying it because he owes people money?
Probably.
He literally just said like, yeah, a little parlay tonight.
I told him we ain't talking. We're not gonna be talking any totals. But all I gotta say is he hit this week. So, anyways, shout out to Casey. Shout out to Malik. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Randy. Shout out to whoever else. Fuck with me. Pay Moose. And let me know what you did. Just text me, and we'll see what it is after that.
I'm about to clear my account, man. I don't like paying Moose. You mind if I give it to you, man? I really don't like paying Moose.
All right, listen. Give it to me. I'm gonna give it to him. I understand sometimes when you got to get close to him and pay him. He acts like you know what I'm saying. But he's acting a little extra.
You got Cash App 1 week. Next week is all cash.
Yeah.
Moose is free.
All right, man. Just give it. Yeah, just send it to me. I'll send it over.
Word.
That's all right, man. We getting it back easily because he's gonna be. See what he does is he wins and then
get happy.
3 or 4 of them. You know what I mean? And just boom, boom, boom. It's all coming back. We'll be back. Who knows, man? He might be hot. He might be turning a corner. Who knows? Take the Eagles.
Got something they want to add before we get out of here? Anybody else?
Nah, man. This the last week we'll see Dan Quinn, man. Pack, you know what to do, Pack.
Mr. Unlimited.
Louis Riddick and Eric Bieniemy coming in Atlanta, man.
Hey.
GM head coach combo.
Hey.
That'll be dope.
I'll see y'all, man.
All right, so that's that episode 30. League with No Name. We will catch y'all next week.
Yo, thanks for having me, man.